someone who passed away who was part of the LGBT community and so forth. And so Somizi made a video saying that it's time to be angry.
I'm not as mad at the person that did the deed, and I'm more mad at us.
Had that joke been made about you by a different person, maybe then you would have asked us to be angry as well. But because it was a media personality, he's a very famous media personality, and there was a lot of people behind him, jokes were fitting. But you see, time for jokes, it's over. Now it's time to be serious, because Somizi says so. Somizi said we must be angry. Maybe we should be angry. Tomorrow you will come and he will tell you, did you save money? Are you serious about your life? Take yourself serious. Take yourself first. It's the very same people that will tell you, you must put yourself first. Put yourself first. No, you told me to be angry. Why? Political points or political topics diminish the identity of an individual. Be very careful. I saw a video of Somizi. I think there is a child who passed away, or there's someone who passed away who was part of the LGBT community and so forth. He made a video, and I thought the video was very, very interesting. I want you to hear what Somizi thinks when he saw that thing and it angered him.
I'm so mad. I am so mad in the death of Wakanya by a 17-year-old, and allegedly it was a homophobic attack. I'm not as mad at the person that did the deed. I'm not as mad, and I'll tell you why. Because for them, they saw nothing wrong with doing what they did, because they feel nothing is going to happen to them. It's normal. Homosexuals must be punished, must be killed. They don't belong in society, and so forth and so on. And I'm more mad at us, the LGBTQ plus community. I'm mad at us. It is time we man up, we woman up. It is time we stop talking and sounding like fear. People need to know that you fuck with us, you fuck with the wrong community. The problem is that I think we also give that thing. We are scared. We are sissies. We are soft. We have just as much right to be here and exist on this earth as everybody else. Mad again at organizations like Joburg Pride, Cape Town Pride. When, I've always said this, when are you going to be as inclusive as you say you are? And by being inclusive, when is the Joburg March moving to a township with every black, white, colored Indian person participating? No, it's in Sentin because it's safer. So that homosexual child in the Kasi is not safe. So I'm mad. I'm more mad at us than anybody else, because you teach people how to treat you. End of story.
You see, first of all, Somizi thinks that all of us should just be now. We should be protesting. He says every person, every black and white person should be protesting.
And by being inclusive, when is the Joburg March moving to a township with every black, white, colored Indian person participating?
Why is it that we must be protesting your own ideas, your own things? And then we just came from Purple Gang, activist movements, mostly don't care about individual stories of harm and pain. Your story is politicized. You are just a part of a banner. Your story disappears into these big words. Very same conversation I was saying on the My Von Chaga Chaga's video when she was being interviewed on that radio station. Your story matters individually so. If we just put these big words, GBV, your story gets lost inside there. Your story matters individually so. The reason why we all remember Nkosi Johnson is because his story mattered individually. Individual. When you think of a musician, when you think of an artist, you don't think of a genre. You think of that particular person's talent, their best song, their best lines in the songs. You think about individually, the thing that makes a person stand out. And don't tell me, no, it's just so that we can talk about all of them. No, that doesn't do it justice. He says, no, because them, they're always taken lightly. They're always taken as if they are not strong, or something like that. Now, he himself, he was called out a month or so back by Mkunu, I think that's his name, the gentleman from KZN. What was he doing? He was making joke videos. When they insulted him with the highest insults in those videos, he was dancing, making TikTok joke videos. It was all good. Now, when it comes out, there is a story that has nothing to do with Somizi. There's a story, he wants you to now be angry. So you see, you can never really tell. Should we be angry? Should we be what? Should we be... Now you will notice that if you were to really just listen to all these people influencing and influencers, you'll be a very confused person. Last week you'll be protesting this one. Tomorrow you'll be protesting diet. Then next week you'll be protesting abortion. Next week you'll be protesting Purple Gang. They take the money for whatever they raise, they go. They only cared that the G20 was here, they came here, they did what they did, they go. A story from Cape Town, there was a story from Cape Town. Then there was the Purple Gang. Then now, Somizi wants you to be angry about this case. Not long ago, there was a story about the people in Pretoria, the girls in Pretoria. Now, are these stories sad? Yes, they are sad. Now, if you were to live in the anger that these people tell you to live, you will forget. And what is it that you will forget? You will forget your life. You see, politics diminishes individual identity. Do you see what I'm trying to highlight here? Now we must all be angry now. Somizi wants us to be angry now. Somizi wants us to be angry. We must be angry now. Somizi wants us to be angry. The other week we were being told to sleep down, lie down, don't do nothing for 2 hours. Be angry also. Run around screaming. That's what we were supposed to do then. So we go from being angry there. There is another story in Mamelodi, we must be angry there as well. There are people who were shot in a pub not long ago. We must be angry there as well. Why? It's violence, right? Today there's a story, a child was almost stolen at a ShopRite. Fungate. What? You're not going to be angry? What? Because they haven't told you to be angry? When are you going to be angry? You must be angry. What? You don't want to be angry? What's wrong with you? Are you part of the problem? So, and I've pointed this thing out about Somizi and influencers in general, right? They call this raising awareness. Okay? Like right now, if people really got back on him concerning this issue, they will call it raising awareness and stuff like that. Now, I'll take you back. You remember when Usahara passed away? And then he said, we didn't care. Hey, you remember that speech that he made there? He said, we didn't care. Hey, no one was caring. When he was caring, he was the one who was caring. No one was caring. So now what do you see here? Your life is diminished to nothing. You are just a protester. You go protest, my friend. Go protest. Get angry. You have job applications to fill. Job loss. There is statistics is you have trouble. You have problems of your own today that you must be thinking about. Are you safe here? Am I advancing here? Now there will be the very same people who are telling us to protest. They will be telling us they saved 1,000 this year. They met their goal. Now we must also be now sharing if we saved any money. If we didn't save any money, did you reach any goals? Did you want to lose weight? Which one did you want to do? Which achievements did you achieve? You didn't achieve anything. They forget. They were the very same people. I almost called them idiots. They were the very same people who were telling you to be angry. Sorry, excuse me. I was busy being angry. I was busy being angry. You told me to be angry. Last week I was angry about the other thing. I remember in 2012, the first time I was hearing about 24-hour news. And this guy was talking about how the news are catered in a manner to enslave a person's life. Yes, it's important to know what's happening. But news have crossed the space where they are just news. Now news have something they want from me. News have crossed the barrier line. They have crossed the barrier line. I must live scared. I must always be scared. You might. As a matter of fact, self-sufficiency is discouraged. Look at ESCOM and the whole thing that they're trying to do with people who own solars. Self-sufficiency is discouraged. Get back to Somizi's story. The very same people that will be telling us them they achieved their goals, them they did their what. If you go to Somizi's thing right now, is he still angry? No, you are still angry. Carrying the anger of yesterday to today. Today, you're going to hear about this 6-year-old child who was almost stolen in so and so. So now what? Be angry. Be angry. Are you angry? You are not angry. Why are you not angry? You must be angry. You must be angry. No. You must be. You owe it to everyone to be angry. Why are you not angry? You must be angry. Are you angry? People are dying. People are dying. Now, is it true that people are dying? Yes, it is true. Should we be concerned that people are dying? Yes, we should be. But should it come to a place where a person is not focused on shaping their life and the very same people that tell us to be angry, tomorrow they will be here telling us they saved money. They are the very same people. They'll be breaking boxes. They saved 1,000. At that time, you are looking at you are minus. Your balance is minus. Could they debited you and even took what you don't have? The very same people that are telling you to be angry about this news here, they are the very same people that will be telling you you are not serious about your life. We saved money. You don't have goals. The very same individuals. But brother, yesterday it was you telling me to be angry. The other week you were happy when things were okay. They made jokes about you. You took it with laughter. Now you found a reason for us to be angry about. Had that joke been made about you by a different person, maybe then you would have asked us to be angry as well. But because it was a media personality, he's a very famous media personality, and there was a lot of people behind him, jokes were fitting. But you see, time for jokes, it's over. Now it's time to be serious, because Somizi says so. Somizi said we must be angry. Maybe we should be angry. Tomorrow he will come and he will tell you, did you save money? Are you serious about your life? Take yourself serious. Take yourself first. It's the very same people that will tell you, you must put yourself first. Put yourself first. No, you told me to be angry. Why? Political points or political topics diminish the identity of an individual. Be very careful. I repeat, political talk has a tendency of diminishing the individual identity. That's what it does with GPV. That's what it does with a lot of these topics. That's what it does with... Remember that case? Where there was a case. I went out that day, I didn't even know. People were striking. When I went outside, they said there's a strike. I said, what? It's a case in Cape Town. How does a case in Cape Town, they can strike, they strike there? Questions came up. What were we striking about? Because no, you must be angry now. We're running the country on anger. The country is run by anger. Be angry. Are you angry? You are not angry. Why are you not angry? Maybe you are part of the problem. Be careful being politicized. Be careful being politicized. If they don't politicize your skin, they will find something to politicize. Maybe they'll politicize your poverty. They will find something to politicize. Be careful being made an instrument of anger. You were angry last week, GBV gang. You were angry this week with purple people. Now you must be angry because Somizi says you must be angry. How many times? When did you get time? You didn't get time to save nothing. You have been told to go to that protest over there. You have been told to go to that protest over there. You were there. Were you there? Were you not there? You don't support us. Why don't you support us? You are part of the problem. Politicized. You become so politicized. And the very same people who are politicizing you. I saw one particular news anchor. She came out, she said, the jingle bells, jingle, oh, the way you see that song about Christmas. She said it was a racist song. I said, what's wrong with people? What's wrong? She's a rich woman. She's there living her life. It's not enough. She wants to politicize people. Be careful. Be careful being used for pepper soup. Yeah, because they get paid. Some of these people, they get paid to run activism. They get paid to run activism. I have a life. Now you'll be showing off that you saved money, you are serious about your life. Hey, the very same people. Why? You are good for politicizing.